Well, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're all doing well. And I just wanted to come on and say good morning and talk to you a little bit about your assignment this week and some information related to last week. So, first off, remember that this is your week that you are doing your future predictions for education. So you are considering a specific time period and you are going to create a video, much like I'm doing right now, and host a presentation for us on your future predictions on education. And this is something that we've been looking at since the beginning of this class. And you're learning more about emerging technology, so I'm sure you're going to have all sorts of wonderful and interesting ideas related to it. But make sure that you don't wait till the last minute, especially if you're not comfortable talking on video. Consider your surroundings. You'll notice today that I'm just sitting at the dining room table. But you want to make sure that you have everything prepared and that you're ready to go. And just know, for people that don't do videos all of the time, you might be a little bit nervous at first, or you might stop after you make a mistake and delete it and start again. We do that too. I do that too. Sometimes I have to start a video and then I say something and I think, oh, I don't want that in the video. And then I just delete it and I start over again. So just make sure that you arrange time for yourself and that you consider your surroundings and what's going on in your home. I have made some videos where after I've already posted it, I've been like, is that my bra in the background? So, make sure that you check that everything is put away. So anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing them and I'm sure that you will do a great job. Remember that I just wanted to take a minute and say, remember that if you are finding frustration or struggling with what you're learning in this class, if you are emerging in your own technology, that's completely normal. Okay, that's completely normal to feel that frustration level. And it's a good reminder, and I've said this before, to remember that our students feel that way almost all of the time. So it's always interesting when we as educators learn something new and we feel that frustration level again, because we know our topics so well. And for many of you, this class, Emerging Technology, you're already familiar with the technology. It's already easy for you to do the tech, and it seems very basic for you, and that's great. That means that you're advanced and you're moving forward and you're working on it. And for those of you that it's a bit more of a struggle, that's okay. You're learning it. And remember, as I said, I think in my last video, this is a class that progresses very quickly. It's 8 weeks. You're doing an accelerated course, so just make sure that you create time in your day to be able to work on this new tech if you're not familiar with it, especially if you're going to be making videos like I'm asking you to do. Okay, so last week, your presentations, wow, fantastic, really, really interesting. And I'm not just saying that. Sometimes I get presentations that I'm already quite familiar with, but this time there were some ones that I really, really enjoyed. I specifically loved learning about drones. That was awesome, and what you're doing with drones. We have a drone club at our school, and in fact, I love their yearbook photo because they actually took the photo. They're in one of those big old classrooms that has the high ceiling, so they actually took the drone up and took the picture from the drone's point of view. And I'm currently in Big Bear right now, and I was actually watching just a little while ago a man flying his drone over the lake. And it's very interesting to see what's going on with that. And of course, you all did wonderful presentations on wearable technology and Google Classroom and testing and all sorts of things. So, and that's something that I wanted to talk about briefly related to April's presentation. April actually did a presentation about online calculators and SBAC testing. And I wanted to remind you guys, and thank you for that, April. And I wrote April these notes privately, but I also wanted to share this with you guys because it's very important to remember that with this new testing, there's things that we have to consider related to technology and related to health. First off, we have teachers at school that are very tech proficient and are spending a lot of time on the computers and teaching students to how to use the technology, preparing for SBAC. Even if teachers may not be tech proficient, there are teachers that are spending time working through it. And then there are teachers that may not feel that they have time in their lesson to work on that, or they may be uncomfortable with technology, and therefore they're not comfortable, going over tech with the kids. And what's happening is it's causing an equity issue in testing, because we have students that are very proficient on the Chromebooks and know how to navigate them and move them and understand the testing tools, and then we have students that have not been familiarized with that. And when they go to take the test, that's adding this extra frustration level. So, students are already stressed out about their performance on a test. And then if you add something like trying to figure out what's going on with your technology to be able to do the test, you've added this whole other layer of frustration that can cause students to quit, or not be able to, work on the test up to their actual, ability. So this is something that you need to think about, and something that you might want to consider, sharing with your school if you see this going on, in your own school with this equity issue. So something to consider with online testing. The other thing that you need to consider with online testing, and we have to think about it ourselves as well, but specifically for the kids, is that a lot of times when the kids are testing, they're doing these 4-hour blocks of just staring at blue light through a computer screen. And so I'm seeing a lot of students that are becoming lightheaded, dizzy, getting migraines, becoming uncomfortable as they test. So that's something that we're going to have to consider as we move forward with online testing. And you want to make sure that with emerging technology, that you're always working to teach your students safety and health and things to protect them, and also making sure that everything is equitable within your classroom. So something to consider, as we move forward. So I think that's about it. Once again, thank you for your presentations, and all grades have been updated. And if you need any help this week, please let me know, but make sure you make yourself comfortable as you're getting ready to do these presentations. Take care. Have a wonderful week. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.